Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, Mr. Bejo. Today I want to speak about anti-corruption from our President Joko Widodo. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, greeting, and peace to all of us. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, greeting to the dead. The chairman of MPR and DPR MA and the leader of state institution who respect the coordinating minister of the Advanced Indonesia Cabinet yesterday died. The chairman of the Corruption Eradication Commission and the chairman of the Commissioner of the Corruption Eradication who respect the chairman of member KPK Supervisory Board to dies the government. Regard and mayor who were present who observed Parodia and anti-corruption fighter. My honorable audience, developing an anti-corruption culture and growing a sense of shame. Enjoying the result of corruption was the first important in preventing corruption and anti-corruption education must be explained to produce the generation and anti-corruption future, but building a system that closes opportunity for corruption is also main key. Our government institution must continue to increase transparency, increase accountability, simple work process and service process the, to the public. Sorry. The community to minimize opportunities for corruption while improving the quality of service to the public. Government effort to carry reform the licensing sector and the public service sector are important effort to minimize opportunities for corruption in sector are directly related to the interest of the people in many sectors that affect the company ecosystem, especially in MSME, sorry, MSME are the main concern of the government. The government is trying hard to carry out structural reform at a large scale. Overlapping regulation and complicated producers will continue to leave complicated bureaucratic mechanism and produce which are supported by the use digital of technology such audited producement budgeting and other application. In the other application, the chairman of the Corruption Eradication Commission, who is that the system development that we are currently carrying out definitely requires support for effective supervision, whether carried out by the internal supervisor at government institution, external supervisor involving several institutions outside the government, and also by inviting public participation to oversee the work of the government officials. The professionalism of law enforcement office has a very central position in production and prevention, but orientation and the set supervision and law very and law enforcement must be direct to improvement government and preventing corruption in a performance enforcement enforcer, enforcement is not measured by how many cases are about how to prevent corruption in a sustainable manner so that corruption does not happen again. Effort to eradicate corruption requires extraordinary presence and consistency for an extraordinary or orchestration of togetherness to prevent it. Innovation and systematic work from close opportunity for corruption. It is necessary for the fair and consistent action to take action against and predators of corruption. I hope that's my I hope I hope that with the cinematic systemic step from upstream and downstream, we can eradicate corruption more effectively eradicated poverty and reduce unemployment and make Indonesia a development country that we aspire to. Even though the electricity at the KPK goes out, but corruption eradication should not be on stone. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Santi Santi Om Namo Buddhaya.